Welcome to this video where I will talk more about our feet and our pelvic health because it's really closely connected, and I really just wanted to make it very clear in this video what the optimal foot position is for your pelvis and pelvic health. And this is something that we can work on a little bit every day. It's very accessible. So let's dive in. First of all, we want to keep our feet flat like this. We don't want to wear high heels. That's not optimal for our pelvic health because we miss out on some subtle activation in the pelvic floor. And this activation will help stabilize the whole pelvic area and to keep that support that we need for our organs, our fascia, and everything. So we want to, if we can, keep our feet flat. And now, as you can see, my feet are rotated outward. So they have a rotation in an outward direction. This is the most common position for our feet if you look at the population as a whole. So I'm going to start from this perspective to share what has been a key for my own pelvic health. And it is simply to point the feet straight forward. And it's that easy. We want to keep our feet hip width apart so that the second toe, the toe next to the big toe, is in line with our hip bone. So the thing is, for most people, when they stay like this, if they have had an outward direction in the rotation, then it will almost feel in their legs as if they are standing like this. And this makes people instead take this version of hip width apart, or even like it's so slight, but this position is actually still an outward rotation. So you need to really, really carefully position your feet. It is probably going to feel like you are standing like this, but you are not. So it's actually a sign for many people that they are positioning their feet in the right direction if they feel that way. So the toe side of our feet will be closer together than our heels in the correct position because the front side of the foot is broader than our heel side. So this is the optimal position. And of course, if you have already, like before you start a natural positioning like this, you need to start to rotate your feet more outward until you reach this neutral position. And this position will affect the leg and the skeleton, the femur bone, which is connected from your upper thigh into your hips and pelvis. And it will really affect every single step that you take in what position you have your feet. So optimally now you walk with your feet like this and just observe during the day if they come back to this position, and you just try to correct yourself. You don't need to do this maniacally, but starting to have an awareness will make all the difference.